Is your MacBook Pro running out of space, but you aren't ready to compromise on the speed you've grown used to? Today, we are pushing the limits of external storage. This is the ORICO X50, a beast of an enclosure that promises to redefine what we expect from portable data. We're talking about a massive leap in bandwidth, reaching an 80 gigabits per second equivalent speed that aligns perfectly with the next generation of high-performance workflows. In this video, we'll unbox it, take a closer look at its cooling system, and run a series of stress tests on my MacBook Pro to see if it can truly maintain these elite speeds. If you're a creator, a ProRes video editor, or just someone who hates waiting for progress bars, you'll want to see this. Let's dive in. Starting with the unboxing, ORICO has clearly gone for a premium aesthetic here. As we slide the tray out, the first thing you notice is the weight. This isn't cheap plastic. The X50 is crafted from a high-density zinc alloy. It feels substantial and premium in the hand. Inside the box, we get the essential kit. The enclosure itself, a high-spec data cable capable of handling that massive 80 gigabits per second throughput, thermal pads, and the mounting hardware. Looking at the cable, it's thick and well shielded, which is crucial because, at these frequencies, interference is the enemy of speed. The design of the X50 features these aggressive cooling fins. It looks like a miniaturized high-end radiator, and as we'll discuss later, that's exactly what it needs to be to handle the heat generated by such high-speed data transfers. Let's get technical. The ORICO X50 is built around the latest interface technology, supporting what we call Thunderbolt 5 speed performance. While many devices are stuck in the 10 or 40 gigabits per second era, this enclosure utilizes a dual-channel architecture to hit that 80 gigabits per second equivalent ceiling. This is specifically designed for PCIe 5.0 NVMe SSDs, though it is backward compatible with PCIe 4.0. Note the gold-plated traces and the robust controller shielding. The zinc alloy casing acts as a massive heat sink, drawing heat away from the controller and the flash cells directly into the outer fins. This sandwich cooling design is vital for preventing thermal throttling during long renders or massive file migrations. Installing the drive is simple. Just insert your M.2 SSD. For this test, I'm using the Samsung 990Pro NVMe M.2 SSD, a 2 terabyte model with a read speed of 7,450 megabytes per second and write speed of 6,900 megabytes per second. This is one of ORICO's recommended SSDs, and it just so happens that I already had one. Then, apply the included thermal pad and close the case. Now let's hook the ORICO X50 up to the Thunderbolt port on my MacBook Pro. A quick pro tip: if you're dropping in a brand new SSD like I am, you'll need to pop into Disk Utility first to format the drive. Once that's done, macOS recognizes it instantly. It's a pure plug-and-play experience, no clunky drivers or extra software required. Let's fire up the Blackmagic Disk Speed Test, but first, a quick reality check regarding my specific setup. This MacBook Pro is the 2019 model, equipped with Thunderbolt 3, while the ORICO X50 is a future-proof beast that supports Thunderbolt 3, 4, and 5, even the latest 80 gigabits per second equivalent speeds. It's always limited by the host's pipe. On this machine, we're capped at the Thunderbolt 3 maximum of 40 gigabits per second, but look at these results. They are absolutely stellar. We are effectively maxing out the bandwidth of the Thunderbolt 3 protocol. In fact, when I benchmark this against my MacBook's internal SSD, the numbers are nearly identical. That's the real takeaway here. Even on an older Intel Mac, the X50 performs with the same snappiness and velocity as the built-in storage. It's breathtaking to imagine the performance overhead we'd see on a newer machine with Thunderbolt 5 speed capabilities. It would undoubtedly hit those massive peaks claimed by ORICO. Benchmarks tell one story, but real-world workflows tell another. How does it handle a massive 185 gigabyte video project? Let's migrate a folder full of heavy 10-bit footage from the Mac over to the X50. Just watch this progress bar. It's moving so fast, it's almost hard to track. We just moved nearly 200 gigabytes of data in roughly 1 minute. It's practically instantaneous. When your external storage is this responsive, the line between internal and portable completely disappears. Simply stunning results. But speed generates heat. After 10 minutes of continuous heavy load, I'm checking the surface temperature. It's warm to the touch, which is actually a good sign. It means the zinc alloy is successfully pulling the heat away from the SSD inside. The airflow design through those external ridges provides enough surface area to keep the internal controller stable. Even under sustained load, the speed graph remains a flat line. There's no dipping or throttling here, which is the hallmark of a well-engineered high-speed enclosure. So, after putting the ORICO X50 through its paces, who is this for? If you are a professional working with high-resolution media or a power user who demands the absolute ceiling of 80 gigabits per second equivalent speeds, this is a top-tier choice. It brings Thunderbolt 5 speed capabilities to your desk today in a package that is built like a tank and cooled like a workstation. It solves the storage bottleneck for MacBook users without sacrificing the aesthetics of a clean setup. It's fast, it's rugged, and it's ready for the next 5 years of data evolution. If you have questions about compatibility with your specific SSD, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.